Hello everyone, this is Team Torchwood, and if you can hear the dramatic music churning up in the background, this is going to be another showdown. This is going to be the showdown between Moonbase and Tomb of the Cybermen. As you guys will probably know, these are two twin episodes. They're identical pretty much. I mean, they have so much in common. Same doctor, same villain, same amount of run time, and it'll be interesting to see who wins. I mean, this will be based on my opinion and based on fact, so I hope you enjoy. Before we go any further though, my voice may sound weird, it may sound like nothing's happened, but I am recovering from a cold, so apologies for that in advance. But the format, as you may know from my showdowns, we're going to defend one and then we're going to defend the other. So I'm going to make 1 point defending Tomb, and then I'll make a point defending Moonbase, and you guys can judge. Have a conversation in the comments below about which is better. I'd like to know what you guys think. So, first, for Tomb, the characters, I mean the side cast, are way more memorable. Well, not way more memorable, but they're a lot more memorable than Moonbase. Because some of them are, because they're either red shirts who are destined to die in the episode, or they're deceitful human villains, you know, just there to cause mischief. And who can forget Cybermen as well? So yeah, things like that. Those characters are more memorable in Tomb than they are in Moonbase. So moving on to Moonbase, a point which I think is very prominent is the mystery in the story, and I love the mystery side of this story. The mystery of the sickness is what I'm talking about. Like wondering who or what caused the sickness. And it turns out to be in the sugar, as it's revealed. So people drinking tea or whatever will with amounts of sugar will get ill, and it adds a bit more depth to the story, I think, if it has multiple plots running alongside each other, which kind of link in a bit, but they're loosely linked to the main plot, which is good. So in the Tomb of the Cybermen, they have, personally, I like the TARDIS crew a bit more in Tomb than I do in the Moonbase, and that is a little bit mean of me to say that, but I prefer Jamie and Victoria with the Doctor rather than Ben, Polly, Jamie and the Doctor, because in the Moonbase, Jamie really doesn't do that much at all, and Ben and Polly, I haven't really seen enough stories with them in it for me to like them. So, I mean, there are not many out there which actually exist, which include them. I mean, recently, Power of the Daleks is an important one, but you know what I mean. Like, Jamie doesn't really do much, and Jamie is one of my favourite companions, and to see him like underused is a bit of a shame. Whereas in Tomb of the Cybermen, Victoria and Jamie, actually, I'm a big fan. This is one of Jamie's better performances as you know, this is a Fraser Hines, one of his best performances as Jamie, is what I'm trying to say. And also, Tomb has probably one of the best portrayals of the second Doctor, because Patrick Troughton performs the Doctor as a mischievous and cunning and clever. Like, yeah, he's like clever. He's superior. His knowledge is superior to everyone else in the room, which is something which the Doctor should have, because that's, you know, and I like that he portrayed the Doctor like that in that story, which is good. So a way to defend Moonbase is the cliffhangers. I mean, yeah, who can forget that amazing cliffhanger in Tomb when the Cybermen like climb out of their tombs and the lead Cyberman says, "You all belong to us," but Moonbase has more really good cliffhangers, like the one in the sick bay when they find out that a Cyberman is in the med bay. So yeah, and then obviously the Cyberman moonwalk one. That one's amazing, and the soundtrack behind it is phenomenal. So I think Moonbase has better cliffhangers. Personally, I think there are more really good ones, really good ones. But a way to defend Tomb is the finale. Out of the finale in Tomb is it's more dramatic. and more memorable, like them escaping the tomb, like from the Cybermen and all that. I like the conclusion to the whole story more in Tomb than I do in Moonbase, because the Moonbase I can kind of remember, but I can't remember what it was, how they defeated the Cybermen, like as clearly as Tomb. So I think that Tomb is better in that respect because of its rounding off of the story. Sorry, excuse me. So Moonbase, I think that, yeah, so Jamie didn't do that much, I already mentioned, but anyway, so both stories are pretty much like identical. They both have 4 parts. They're both from the same Doctor, the same enemy, as I've already said, the same sort of thing, except Moonbase is not set in a dark and gloomy tomb, which is a good thing and a bad thing for Moonbase. A good thing because Moonbase, it's a secluded area in the middle of nowhere, but it's a very, very scenic area, which is very appealing to the viewers. Whereas on the other hand, Tomb is a very, very much more atmospheric story. I think it's much more atmospheric and like creepy. You know what I mean? Like I think Tomb is very creepy if you're a fan of that stuff, and then Moonbase is very, I don't know how to explain it, but they both are literally like equal pretty much. It's really, really crazy. But in Tomb of the Cybermen, another point, actually, a very, very big one. So they introduced the Cybermats. I believe this is the first story of the Cybermats. I believe. Don't quote me on that. It might be. I need to watch over every single Cyberman story to be sure. But yeah. So I like the Cybermats. I think they're kind of cool, and this is the first introduction of it. So if you're a fan of the Cybermats, I suppose this is you owe it to this story. But on the other hand, yeah, the Cyberman's plot against Earth, changing the weather, is a lot more sinister than Cybermen just escaping an icy tomb, which I think is a little bit less threatening than the Cybermen wanting to basically destroy the human race like they usually do, which is something you love about the Cybermen, is that they want humanity gone. They just want them dead. So I like that. Whereas in Tomb, it's not really about domination. It's just about the survival of the Cybermen, which is unique as a Cyberman story, but also kind of not really a traditional one. Not very traditional one at all. But yeah, moving into my opinions, I prefer Moonbase to Tomb, but they are both amazing stories. I love both of them, but I love Moonbase more because I love the feel of it. It's partly to do with nostalgia, I guess, but at the same time, I don't know, I can't explain it, but I just love Moonbase more. But I don't know why. But I just do. But that's just my opinion. Don't let my opinion slate yours. I'd like to know your opinions of the episodes. Which one is better? Because because my opinions could change. Who knows? So, and also in the comments, let me know what other Doctor Who showdowns we should do between episodes, like I don't know, Genesis of the Daleks and Day of the Doctor, for example. Like anything, just any episodes, or any subject of Doctor Who. It can be between one Doctor and another, like another actor. It's completely up to you. Just let me know, and I will make it happen eventually. I'll put it on my to-do list. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'd like to hear your opinions on the stories in the comments below. So without any further ado, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.